CTV Beam Game of the Week. Glenwood Lady Gators versus the Abbeville Christian Lady Generals. Hello everybody, this is Victor Feliciano. Alongside David Wright behind the cameras, we're going to give you the pitch-by-pitch action of Lady Gator softball. This will be the first time this season we get to see the Lady Gators. They come in with a record of 34-13. They've already secured the area spot and have secured a state playoff spot as well, as they are looking to defend their state championship, to claim it for 2017. Now they're facing a tough opponent in Abbeville Christian, as they come in with a 25-6 record, and two of those wins were against the same Lady Gators. And with me is Coach Dusty Perdue. The last time we got to see Coach, you were hoisting the state championship trophy for the boys basketball team, and looked like you're on your way to try to hoist one for the Lady Gators of softball.
We're working really hard at it. It's like you said, we're 34-13, played 47 games. That's about the normal for us. A lot of games to get ready, playing against a lot of different competition, good competition, playing a very good team today, as you've already said. And we're excited about the next 3 weeks. We've got 3 weeks left of softball, and that third week we will be in Montgomery, as you said. We've secured a spot there. But the 5th and the 6th of May is what we shoot for every year. That's when you want to be playing, and you hope that you win the very last game of the year.
Tell us about your preparation in the next 3 weeks. The girls have already secured the area spot. What's going to motivate them to just continue to keep a foot on the pedal?
You used a very good word right there, keeping them motivated. Motivation is a big thing right now because they're not dumb kids. They know. We've secured the area, waiting on the region tournament, which is next Thursday at Lagoon Park on the 27th in Montgomery. But these games right here mean stuff to us because we've played these teams. This team has beat us twice, so we have motivation for that. But we want to be motivated every time we step out there to get better. We want to be riding motivation, and Mr. Mo is what we call him, going into the region tournament and the state tournament and have a chance to win what we worked so hard to get to. So right now it is keeping our kids motivated to these games. Again, you know, Abbeville's a single-A program, but still a very good program. And motivation is a big key right now. So today is senior day for us, so hopefully we'll be motivated for that also. There's 3 seniors, and those 3 are very big for our team. The first one is McKenna Gillespie, who's our pitcher. She's been with me 3 years. She's won back-to-back state championships with me and hopefully going for a 3rd one. Kirsten Reynolds is the catcher. She's number 24. She's been with me since the 8th grade. She's won 2 back-to-back state championships and won a lot of accolades individually as being one of the best players in the Bi-City area, along with McKenna. And then our second baseman, Parker Slappy. Can't do without her. She's probably the best second baseman I've ever coached. She's bats at the bottom of the order. She flips our lineup for us. She's great on the base pass, very good glove at second base. So we're talking about those 3 are the backbone of our team, and they're the seniors, and that's who we will present today as our seniors.
And that's awesome to know that. And one of the things that for the viewers who are going to be new to the area, to the team, right, they're going to see some numbers out on the field. Tell us about the significance of those numbers.
Well, I try to do that for them every year. 22's at second base. You'll see 24 and 2 behind home plate. That's our pitcher and our catcher today. 22 plays second base. That's Parker. And I just try to, something for them to remember this day. I try to leave it with them, mark their territory, I guess you could say, and just make it very special for them. This is about them today. It's about them. It's about our team winning, but it's about them. And you'll see their pictures up around. We'll do a presentation starting at 4:05 today to get going with them. So this is about the 3 of them and what they've meant to our program, and they've been very successful while they've been here.
What do you see different about this team than your past teams?
There's only 1 player difference from last year's team. We added 1 and we lost 1. So Cameron Bentz, who plays shortstop from us, transferred over from another school. She's our shortstop, bats number 4 in the lineup today. And we lost 1, Kenzie Brown, who's at Central Alabama playing softball for them. So we flopped out some players. But this team right here is senior driven by those 3. We have 6 sophomores that are very strong that play for us. 1 freshman in the lineup that plays hard for us, Neely Austin in right field. But Glenwood softball is going to be okay for the next couple of years, so I'm excited about that. And this tradition has been built. You know, our motto for this program, you know, in basketball, it was "We is greater than me." In this program, tradition never graduates, and we've built a strong tradition here. And they may graduate, but the next one's ready to step in.
Looking ahead, I know you don't really like to look ahead because that coach speaks of taking it one game at a time.
That's right.
But looking into the playoffs and the potential bracket, what are the teams that stick out to you that may try to keep y'all from?
Well, there's another side of the state that, you know, I know a little bit about them, but the state champion will come out of our region. So I'll go ahead and face the people I'm probably going to face in the state in the region tournament. So Bessemer and Edgewood are two of the better teams. We've played them a couple times. Edgewood, we have split this year. Bessemer, we've played them 6 times. Every game but one has been a one-run game. So Bessemer and Edgewood, I picked to be the best teams out of our region to play against us, and probably Monroe off the other side is the #1 seed off the west.
If you make it through here, you're pretty much in good shape.
That is correct. Just, you know, trying to fight for the region championship. When we go to Lagoon, we get to play at the place we're going to play the state championship, so I'm tickled about that. So just excited about the opportunity next week brings to get back into that competitive spirit at the region tournament. And then they know the next week, first week of May every year is our business as usual week. We do a lot of the same things. I bring in some girls from the past that speak about their opportunity to play for this program. You know, I have a coach on my team that was in the 2009 state championship. She was the MVP of the state tournament, Britt Wilkerson. She's on my coaching staff. So they have somebody there every day with them that can show how this tradition started.
Hello, ladies. Well, you see here, this is the Glenwood Gators softball team. We like to jump. Yeah. We're saying first, didn't we? We're gonna make it embarrassing. I was like, this is so bad. Go Gators.
And today we're going to have a special guest play-by-play commentator, and that's Matt Perdue. No relation to Coach Dusty Perdue. He is the voice of the Lady Gators. He broadcasts through online, and so he is very familiar with these players, and we look forward to sharing with you the special presentation of the CTV Beam Game of the Week.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to Lady Gator softball. Glenwood versus Abbeville Christian. We play 2 today. We'll start things off with a full 7-inning game, and then we'll play 5 innings. Kane steps up for Abbeville. The 1-hole batter. McKenna Gillespie gets her sign. She rocks back. The first pitch is in the air. Called strike on the outside corner. The leadoff batter for Abbeville squares around, but pulls it back and takes strike 1. So McKenna rocks back. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swinging, there's a little ground ball down the third baseline, a long strike. So quickly, Gillespie will be out in front 0-2, looking for the K. McKenna again toes the rubber. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost hits her. Again, looking for the strikeout here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just wide. Kirsten Reynolds with the long frame, but we don't get the call. So Gillespie will again toe the rubber, looking for the strikeout. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a little ground ball down the third baseline. Gallant's going to come up with it. And we're going to get her at first. So 1 up, 1 down quickly for the Gators. Top of the first inning just underway.
Pitcher number 3, Savannah Wood.
The pitcher for Abbeville, Wood, steps in the box. She's the 2-hole hitter. 1 up, 1 down for the Gators here, top of the first inning. Wood steps in. We rock back. Here's the pitch. Tall. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, nobody on. This is their 2-hole batter. McKenna rocks back. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner, so that evens things at one. Ones across the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. McKenna again rocks back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Little low, 2-1. Gillespie rocks back. Here's the pitch. Just off the plate. On the inside corner. 3-1 now. Kirsten with the long frame, but we don't get the call. Gillespie rocks back. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Tall. And we walk their 2-hole batter. Carter steps up for Abbeville. Runner on first. 1 out. Top of the first inning just underway here from Gator Field on Senior Day. Gillespie rocks back. Here's the pitch. Low. Nice stop by Reynolds to keep the base runner from advancing. So again, Gillespie starts from behind, 1-0. Gillespie again rocks back. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. So that'll even things at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base. Gillespie rocks back. The 1-1 pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2 now. And quickly Gillespie's ahead looking for the strikeout here. Their 3-hole batter steps back in the box. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just wide. 2-2 now. Gillespie tried to get her to chase something off the plate. She toes the rubber again. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging, she fouls it back. So the count will stay 2-2. Gillespie toes the rubber looking for the strikeout here. The 2-2 pitch. Little flare out to the shortstop. We're going to catch it and we're going to double them off. Little flare out to Cameron Bentz. Cameron comes up with it. The runner had taken off from first on the play. CTV Beam, game of the week. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first inning, the Gators' first shot on offense. The pitcher, McKenna Gillespie. The Abbeville pitcher rocks back. Here's the first pitch, bottom of the first. Called strike. So McKenna will step back in, 0-1. Gators looking for base runners here, bottom of the first inning. First crack on offense for the Gators. The 0-1 pitch to Gillespie, a little ground ball out to their second baseman. She's going to let it ride up her arm, but she's going to recover, and they're going to get us out. Now Kirsten Reynolds, the Gators catcher, will step up to the plate. The first pitch to Kirsten, wide, so Kirsten will start ahead 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Reynolds, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Gators looking for base runners here, bottom of the first inning. Kirsten steps back in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just wide, 2-1. All right, here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So Kirsten will be in the hole 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Tall. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and now they owe us a payoff pitch. Gators looking for base runners any way they can get them right here. Gators would love a free pass. Here comes the payoff pitch. Tall. And Kirsten trots down to first base on the free pass.
At the plate for Glenwood, the left fielder, number 17, Hope Galap.
We'll get a pinch runner for Kirsten Reynolds. Lacey Pelt will take over the base running duties. Hope Galat steps up to the plate. We'll see what Coach Purdue has working here. Lacey Pelt, a very fast base runner. Very dangerous on the base pads. The first pitch to Hope. Swing and a miss. So Hope will start in the hole 0-1. Cameron Bentz takes cuts in the on-deck circle. Galat steps back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tall. Pelt takes off for second. We're going to slide in under the throw. So Lacey Pelt will swipe second base, and the Gators have a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first inning. Big RBI opportunity out there for the Gators left fielder, Galat. Hope steps back in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tall. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gators looking to draw first blood here, bottom of the first inning. Like when they can take off. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Hope with a big home run cut that comes up empty. You can actually take off from second once the ball is in the air. So when the pitcher releases the ball, you'll see Pelt take off from second. Swing and a miss, and Pelt is going to head down to third. She's going to slide in. They're going to throw it into left field, and Pelt is going to score. So the Gators draw first blood here, bottom of the first inning. Nice job of base running there by Lacey Pelt. When she gets on, causes all sort of problems for the defense. The first pitch to the Gators shortstop, called strike on the inside corner. Again, ready for the 0-1 pitch. Tall, 1-1. Gators looking for a little 2-out rally here. 2 outs, nobody on. Bentz, the cleanup hitter here in game 1. At the plate, here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and she fouls it back. She steps back in. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch to Cameron. Swing and a miss. So the Gators will go down here in the bottom of the first inning, but not before we plate the first base runner of the game, and the Gators up 1-0.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
All right, Shelby Wood, their cleanup batter, steps up to the plate for Abbeville. Ashley Gallant will take over the pitching duties. She's going to rock back. The first pitch of the second inning fouled back, so Ashley will start ahead 0-1. Ashley rocks back. Here's the 0-1 pitch, again fouled back, and Ashley will quickly be ahead 0-2. All right, Ashley toes the rubber. Looking for the strikeout here. She rocks back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to their cleanup batter. The Gators up 1-0. Ashley rocks back looking for the strikeout. A little flare down the first base line that is just foul. So that'll leave the count 1-2. That would have been trouble if it had been fair. Kind of squirmed down in the corner, but to no avail. Here comes the 1-2 pitch again, looking for the strikeout here. Low, 2-2. Top of the second inning, the Gators will have to get through 4, 5, 6 for Abbeville. 4, 5, 6. The heart of the order. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, looking for the strikeout. Little ground ball. Parker Slappy is going to pick up, drop, and she's going to be safe. Looked to be Parker Slappy had the bead on it, but at the last second, just kind of popped out of her glove and scooted into shallow right field. So they'll reach on an infield hit. Now their 5-hole batter steps up. The first pitch to her, strike on the outside corner. So Ashley working ahead nicely, 0-1. Ashley rocks back. Here is the 0-1 pitch to Watford. She's going to foul this one back, so quickly Ashley ahead, 0-2. All right, again, Ashley ready for the 0-2 pitch. Just wide. Wind really starting to swirl a little bit here from left to right. The flag whipping. Ashley again toes the rubber. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there.
Now batting number 9, Courtney Money.
By the Gators. And now their 6-hole batter, Courtney Money, steps up. Runner on first base. Gators trying to leave her right there. The first pitch to Money, called strike on the inside corner. So again, Ashley with a nice job working ahead here. Emily Pear in the on-deck circle for Abbeville. The 0-1 pitch is wide, so we'll even things at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. Ashley rocks back the 1-1 pitch. She squares around and she fouls it straight down. So quickly now, Ashley's ahead 1-2. Ashley rocks back. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just wide. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Gallant. She rocks back. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now Emily Pear for Abbeville. Ashley Gallant with 2 Ks here in the top of the 2nd inning. She rocks back. Here's the pitch. Tall. So this time Ashley's going to start from behind 1-0. The 1-0 pitch just misses the outside corner, 2-0. Kirsten asks the man in blue where the pitch is. He says a little too far outside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ashley rocks back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Gators looking to leave that base runner stranded on first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. She just caught a piece of it to foul it back. Ashley rocks back looking for the strikeout here. Swing, and there's a little flare into center field that's going to get down. Thought for a minute that Neely Austin was going to be able to corral it, but
Now batting number 46, Caroline Armstrong.
it just died right in front of her, and she stopped to keep it from getting by her. So Abbeville with their first runner in scoring position, and Armstrong, the 8-hole batter, steps up. Ashley rocks back. Here's the first pitch to their 8-hole batter. Swing and a miss. Runners on first and second here for Abbeville. 2 outs. Gators trying to leave them stranded there. Ashley rocks back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and quickly Ashley way ahead now, 0-2. Kirsten's got to be careful here if we try to get her to chase something. Don't need these runners to advance. Ashley looking for the big strikeout. She rocks back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. She just caught a piece of it to stay alive. Just caught the seam and fouled it back. So we'll do the 0-2 count again. 2 outs. Gators trying to leave them stranded on first and second. Ashley rocks back. Little inside. Nice miss by Gallant. Ashley will again quickly toe the rubber. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Wide and tall. So after starting her 0-2, now we got to come after 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ashley rocks back. Here's the pitch. Swinging, she fouls it back again. So a good battle here between Caroline Armstrong, their left fielder, and Ashley Gallant. Ashley rocks back. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Gators get out of the mini jam. The Gators cling to a 1-0 lead. Gators versus Abbeville.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
Bottom of the second inning, Neely Austin, the Gators center fielder here in game one, will try to lead things off for us. The first pitch to the Neelster is low. 1 ball, no strikes to the Gators center fielder. Gators looking for base runners here. Bottom of the second inning, only up 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is in the air. Swing, and there's a little flare over the third baseman's head, and we're going to have a little infield C&I single.
Now batting the second baseman, number 22.
For Neely Austin.
Check that. First baseman, number 12, Sophie Wilkerson.
You couldn't stood at the plate and thrown it any better than that. She just served it just over the third baseman's head and into Never Never Land. No chance for the shortstop to make the play. We will get a pinch runner for Neely. Pender will take over the base running duties. Sophie Wilkerson, the first baseman, will step up. Sophie, a very good bunter. No outs. The third baseman's going to join her in the batter's box, so they think we're bunting. The first pitch to Sophie, she does square around and fouls it down the third base line. Sophie wishes she had that one to do over again. A little tall to be bunting. Sophie, a very, very good bunter for the Gators. She'll start in the hole 0-1. Their third baseman was almost in the batter's box with Sophie there. Here comes the 0-1 pitch again. She'll square around. This time she'll pull it back and try to push it by him. She'll foul that one back too. So quickly, Sophie in the hole 0-2. Morgan Grant in the on-deck circle for the Gators. Sophie steps back up. Dusty will just ask her to roll something somewhere here. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. She's going to square around and drop a beautiful bunt down the third base line. They're going to get us at first, but Sophie does her job.
Third baseman, number 7, Morgan Grant.
So nice job there by Sophie Wilkerson. Dusty asking her to bunt on a 1-2 count, and she does her job and gets it down. So now Morgan Grant steps up to the plate with a huge RBI opportunity. Gators only up 1-0 here. Morgan Grant squares around. She's going to pull it back and take a hack at it. It's going to foul straight back. So Morgan will be in the hole 0-1. Parker Slappy in the on-deck circle. 1 out. Runner in scoring position for the Gators stands on second. Pender, the pinch runner for Neely Austin. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Grant. Tall, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning, Gators looking to double their lead here. Only up 1-0. The next pitch, little flare back to the pitcher. So now 2 outs, and the Gators really need to try to get this base runner plated at second. We're only up 1-0 here. Parker Slappy, the Gators' second baseman, steps up to the plate. The first pitch to Parker, she's going to square around and foul it back, so Parker will be in the hole 0-1. Their third baseman in about as shallow as you can get. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. She squares around and pulls it back and takes a hack at it. She'll miss, and she'll be in the hole quickly, 0-2. So Dusty will ask Parker here to just roll the ball somewhere. She's going to put out that fake bunt, but I feel confident she's going to pull it back. She does, and she flares one out to the shortstop, but it's not deep enough. So the Gators get one in scoring position and leave her standing right there, and the Gators cling to a 1-0 lead here versus Abbeville Christian.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
All right, we're at the bottom of the order. 9-hole batter for for Abbeville. Then we get back to the top of their lineup, and they've seen us through once. The Gators would love to start with a quick out here. The first pitch, called strike on the outside corner. Good start by Gallant. No balls, 1 strike. Gallant rocks back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She's going to square around and bunt it. She's going to pop it up, and the Gators are going to get a quick out. Allie Kane will step up, their leadoff batter, but the good news is there's 1 out now. Gallant's going to rock back. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 1 hole batter. Allie Kane starts behind the 0-1. Ashley with a nice job working ahead. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner again. So quickly, Gallant ahead 0-2. Ashley rocks back looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and she just caught a piece of it to stay alive. Ashley rocks back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. We drop it. We fire it down to first base. And 2 up, 2 down quickly for Abbeville.
Number 3, Savannah Wood.
And the 2-hole batter, Savannah Wood, the pitcher, gets her second shot at the plate. Ashley Gallant's 3rd strikeout. The first pitch to Savannah Wood, wide. So Ashley will start behind the 1-0. Gallant rocks back the 1-0 pitch, low. 2-0, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike to Savannah Wood. Here's the pitch. A little ground ball that's going to get right back up the middle. So a 2-out single by Abbeville. And their 3-hole batter.
Now batting number 21, Kaylee Carter.
Kaylee Carter will step up to the plate. And if I remember correctly, she had a hit her first at bat. Gators with 2 outs here, top of the 3rd inning, trying to leave this runner standing at first. Gallant rocks back. The first pitch to their 3-hole batter, taken for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Gallant rocks back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low, 1-1. Nice job by Reynolds there. Here's the 1-1 pitch, just wide, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tall, 3-1, and this is not where you want to start walking people. Their 3-hole batter up. We get to their cleanup batter if we walk her. Here's the 3-1 pitch. She's going to foul it down the first base line out of play, so let's see if Ashley can come back and get her here now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Gators trying to leave her there. We're only up 1-0. We rock back. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a little ground ball right back to Ashley. She's going to quickly glove it and throw it over to Sophie Wilkerson, and the Gators get out of the mini jam in the top of the 3rd inning, so we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gators clinging to a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Ashley Gallant will get a chance to help out her own cause here. The Gators pitcher will try to lead things off. The first pitch to the Gators pitcher is low. No, strike. Oh, wow. Thought that ball was low. So Ashley will start behind 0-1. She steps back up. She floats out that fake bunt, but she'll be pulling it back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She's going to sky it to the shortstop. So 2 pitches for Abbeville and 1 out. Lacey Pelt, she will be batting for McKenna Gillespie. So Lacey Pelt, the right fielder, takes the first pitch right across the plate. So Pelt will be in the hole 0-1. Kirsten Reynolds, the catcher, warms up in the on-deck circle. Gators looking for base runners. This is a good one to get on. The 0-1 pitch called strike quickly. Pelt's in the hole 0-2. Pelt has scored the only run of the game for the Gators. She pinch ran, I think, in the first for Reynolds, if I remember correctly. Pelt able to score on a error. Pelt will step back up in the box in the hole 0-2. Their pitcher rocks back. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Pelt, way tall. In fact, it's going to the net. Wide, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 2 down for the Gators.
Now batting the catcher, number 24, Kirsten Reynolds.
And Kirsten Reynolds is going to step up to the plate, and Kirsten is due for a home run. How about a little 2-out solo shot here? Haven't seen a home run from Kirsten since Edgewood, I think. Hope Galat warms up in the on-deck circle, but there are 2 outs. The first pitch to Kirsten, called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch, Kirsten's going to foul off the tip of the bat. Now Kirsten's in the hole 0-2. The Gators looking for a little 2-out rally here, bottom of the 3rd inning, up 1-0. Looking for base runners any way we can get them. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside. Kirsten quickly steps back up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Galat would be next, but they're 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 pitch to the Gators catcher. Wide, 2-2. 2s all across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Reynolds steps back in the box. Here's the pitch. Swinging, she fouls it back. Kirsten took a whack at ball 3 there. Fouled it back, so we'll do the 2-2 count again. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low. And after getting in the hole 0-2, Kirsten has battled back, and they owe her a payoff pitch. Gators looking for a little 2-out action here. Love to get Kirsten on and give Galat a shot. She hit a long home run last night. The payoff pitch, ground ball that's going to get by their 3rd baseman. So the Gators are going to have a 2-out double down the 3rd base line. Now Hope Galat, the Gators left fielder, is going to get the shot we were talking about. Hope with a 3-run blast last night, if I remember correctly. We'll get a pinch runner for Kirsten Reynolds so she can put on her catching gear. Leela Childs will take over. So the Gators here with a huge RBI opportunity with 2 outs. Galat, the left fielder, low. So Hope will start ahead 1-0. Cameron Bentz, the shortstop, takes cuts in the on-deck circle, but they're 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch to Galat. Called strike, 1-1. Galat with long ball power. Gators sure could use one here. Or we'd be happy with an RBI single. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and she's going to pop it up. Let's see, it gets out of play, so it'll be a long strike. And now Galat will be in the hole 1-2. This Abbeville pitcher doing a good job, Savannah Wood, of working ahead. So Hope Galat will step back in the box. Here's the 1-2 pitch to her. Tall. So 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Gators clinging to a 1-run lead, 1-0. Wood rocks back. Here's the pitch, just wide. And now, again, they owe us a payoff pitch. We'll take the same result as we had last time. Here is the 3-2 pitch to Glatt. Called strike. They're going to ring us up. So the Gators, again, leave a base runner stranded in scoring position. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Gators clinging to a 1-run lead. Gators 1, Abbeville 0.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
Top of the 4th inning, Shelby Wood, their cleanup batter. All right, Gallant rocks back. The pitch is in the air. She's going to hit a fly ball out to our center fielder. 1 up, 1 down quickly for the Gators. So that's a great start for Gallant and the Gators. Their
Now batting number 8.
cleanup
Ashley
batter steps
Watson.
up and on the first pitch pops it up to our center fielder. So their 5-hole batter steps up now. Gallant rocks back. The pitch to her is going to come up with it, the shortstop, and throw her out at first. So 2 quick
At the
pitches
plate, number 9, Courtney Money.
by Gallant and 2 quick outs. So we could set a record here for the fastest half inning of the year. Courtney Money steps up for Abbeville. 2 pitches, 2 outs for the Gators here. The first pitch fouled back, so Gallant will be ahead 0-1. This is the kind of inning you like to see when they're bringing up their 4, 5, 6 batters so far. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. We hit her. So a bizarre turn of events. 2 pitches, 2 outs, and then we hit their 6-hole batter. So Emily Pear will step up for Abbeville. They're 2 outs. Gators need to leave that base runner standing right there on first. The first pitch, swing and a miss. So again, Ashley's ahead 0-1. Ashley doing a great job working ahead here. She rocks back again. The 0-1 pitch, called strike, snap throw back down to first. She's going to get back safely. So now quickly, Ashley's ahead 0-2. The Gators looking for the big strikeout right here. The 0-2 pitch just wide. Nice miss by Gallant, trying to get her to chase something out of the zone. She lays off. Ashley rocks back. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside and low. So that'll even things at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Gators trying to leave her right there. Here's the rock in the pitch. He's going to ring her up. So again, nice job of pitching by Gallant after the hit batsman. We get out of it and leave her stranded at first. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, and Gators need some insurance, something awful here. Gators up 1-0 against Abbeville. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 4th inning. Gators in desperate need of some insurance. Cameron Bentz, the shortstop, will step up to the plate. Gators looking for base runners any way we can get them. Walks, hits, errors, hit batsman, forfeit. The first pitch to her, a long strike down the third baseline. So Cameron will start 0-1. And the pitcher for Abbeville, again, continues to do good work for them. She works ahead of us on most batters. Bent steps back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Wide, 1-1. Neely Austin takes cuts in the on-deck circle. 4, 5, 6 here for the Gators. Gators needing base runners, something awful here. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Bentz. It's tall, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is in the air. Called strike, 2-2. So Cameron now with 2 strikes on her, looking to roll the ball somewhere here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cameron Bentz, the Gators shortstop. Swing, and she just caught a piece of it to foul it back, so Cameron stays alive. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Bentz. Little change of pace. She took something off of it, and Cameron hit it foul down the third baseline, so we'll do the 2-2 count again if Cameron can win it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging again, she fouls it back, and this one's going to get the man in blue on, I hope, the top of the face mask. It looks like it. He'll be all right, and we'll do the 2-2 count again. See if Cameron can win this one. Gators needing a base runner, something awful here. Their pitcher rocks back. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and Cameron's going to foul it back for about the 7th time in a row, and it almost clipped the umpire again. He's going to take his face mask off, and they're all going to laugh about it. All right, Cameron steps back up. This will be the 7th pitch on a 2-2 count. It's in the air. She's going to pop it up to shallow left field. This may be trouble. No, their shortstop's going to catch it over her shoulder.
Now batting for Glenwood, center fielder number 9, Neely Austin.
Neely Austin's going to step up now for the Gators with 1 out. I thought maybe for a minute that ball might get down. Nice play by their shortstop. She drifted back onto the grass and caught the ball over her shoulder. So after battling for about 8 or 9 pitches, Bentz finally goes down. Now Neely Austin pokes one right through the left side, and Neely's going to have a single now with 1 out. Sophie Wilkerson steps up to the plate.
First baseman number 12, Sophie Wilkerson.
Sophie, one of the best bunters on the team. There is 1 out. The Gators clinging to a 1-run lead. We could plate this base runner, Austin, at first. We could double our lead here. Wilkerson steps up. The first pitch to her. She takes for a strike. Little surprised right here. Dusty's not asking her to try to lay down the sacrifice. But Coach Purdue not scared to do it on the 2nd or even 3rd pitch. Let's see what happens here. Their 3rd baseman sure thinks we're going to square around. She does now, pulls it back and fouls it back. So Sophie quickly in the hole 0-2. And the Gators badly need Sophie to roll something somewhere right here. Grant in the on-deck circle. Let's see if Sophie can push one through here. Still very shallow at 1st and 3rd. The 0-2 pitch is tall. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Gators' first baseman. Gators really looking to try to get that base runner over to 2nd. I wouldn't even be shocked to see a straight steal here. Neely Austin, not the fastest base runner, but I know she's got several steals on the year. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and Sophie's going to pop it up to their center fielder. And Neely's going to have to retreat back to 1st. And now it's going to be up to Morgan Grant.
Third baseman number 7, Morgan Grant.
Sophie Wilkerson got a little too far under it and just popped it up in the shallow center field, but Morgan Grant now with a shot on offense. 2 outs. Gators would love to plate this base runner. Neely Austin on 1st. Morgan's going to put out that fake bunt, pull it back, and the pitch will be tall, so Morgan will start ahead 1-0. Need that base runner around on the plate, something awful. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Called strike. 1-1. All right, Grant again steps in the box. She floats that bunt out. She pulls it back. The pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Morgan again squares around the 2-1 pitch. She's going to pull it back, and she's going to hit a line drive into center field. Neely Austin's going to round 2nd. We're going to be standing on the corners. Nice piece of hitting by Neely.
Now batting for Glenwood.
Excuse me,
second
Morgan
baseman,
Grant.
number 22,
Nice
Parker
piece of hitting by
Slappy.
Morgan Grant. Now Neely Austin, 60 feet away, standing on third, and Parker Slappy, the Gators' second baseman, steps up to the plate. You might see some shenanigans here. We haven't played Abbeville, I don't think, but one time, once or twice this year. I don't know if they've ever seen the Cluck and Duck play. Parker's going to square around. She pulls it back and takes a strike, but Grant advances to second. So now Parker will step back in 0-1 and 2 runners in scoring position. And no balls, 1 strike to the second baseman, Slappy. Grant at second, Austin at third. Parker steps back in. She again squares around. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She's going to pull it back and hit a little pop up to their shortstop. So the Gators are going to go down there, and the Gators miss a great opportunity again. And you got to wonder if some of these lost opportunities aren't going to come back and bite us. The Gators again leave 2 in scoring position. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Gators up 1-0.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
Top of the 5th inning. The first pitch, she squares around, drops a pretty bunt down the third base line, but Grant's going to come up with it quickly and gun her at first base. So 1 up, 1 down again quickly by Gallant and the Gators.
Now batting for Abbeville, number 11, Josie Tyler.
So their 8-hole batter goes down. Now Tyler, their 9-hole batter, steps up. Ashley would love to start down here with another out before we get back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss, and Ashley's going to start ahead again, 0-1. Ashley Gallant doing a fabulous job here for the Gators, working ahead. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss again. Ashley way out in front, 0-2 now. Gallant will be looking for the big K here. Bottom of the order, this would be a huge spot for a K before we get back to the top. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, and Ashley's 6th strikeout of the day. Nice job by Gallant and the Gators.
Allie Kane.
They're 2 outs, and now we get back to the top of their order, and Allie Kane steps up for Abbeville. But the good news is the Gators have recorded 2 outs. We rock back. The first pitch again. Ashley works ahead. 0-1. Called strike on the inside corner. Gallant just breezing through right now. Quickly toes the rubber. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She fouls it back. So Ashley way out in front again, 0-2. These are some quick top halves for Ashley. Here's the 0-2 pitch, looking for the K. Swing and a little C&I single into left field. Nice piece of hitting there by Abbeville on a 0-2 pitch. Ashley with a change of pace.
The pitcher, number 3, Savannah Wood.
And she just pokes it into left field. So Abbeville with a runner on first, and the pitcher Wood steps up for Abbeville, trying to help her cause. The Gators still clinging to a 1-0 lead. The first pitch to Wood is wide. Wood has reached first both offensive opportunities. Let's see if we can get her right here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Wide again. Kirsten with the long frame, but we're not going to get the call. And Ashley's going to start behind 2-0. So after working ahead the entire game, Ashley's going to start behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch, low, 3-0. Ashley with 3 straight balls, and this is not where we want to start walking people. This is their 2-hole batter. Here's the 3-0 pitch. She had the green light, took a hack at one, fouled it back. See if Ashley can come back and get her here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first, and that's where the Gators need to leave her. We're only up 1-0 here. We rock back the 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and quickly Ashley now owes her a payoff pitch after 3 straight balls. Ashley fights back. Here is the payoff pitch by Gallant. Low, we walk her. McKenna Gillespie heads back to the bullpen to loosen up.
Number 21, Kaylee Carter.
All right, their 3-hole batter, Kaylee Carter, steps up to the plate. We are in the meat of their order here. Again, Abbeville with a runner in scoring position. Gators only up 1-0, 2 outs in the inning though. Gallant rocks back. Here's the pitch. Wide, and we were getting that call for the first few innings, but for some reason we're not getting that little outside pitch anymore. So we start behind again, 1-0. This one she swings and fouls it back, so quickly that'll even things at 1. McKenna Gillespie in the bullpen for the Gators. The Gators hoping they don't have to bring her back in, but see if Gallant can get out of this mini jam here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Wide. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ashley's got to come back and get her right here. This is the 3-hole batter. Can't make a mistake here. She rocks back. The 2-1 pitch, wide, 3-1. Ashley having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone here. Top of the 5th inning. We do not need to walk the bases loaded with their cleanup batter on deck. She rocks back. The 3-1 pitch. Little flare down the first base line. That's going to be foul. Oh, that was so close to out. Number 3, Sophie Wilkerson gloved it, but it was just right of the chalk line. So now we owe her a payoff pitch. Ashley's got to be careful right here. We got to come get her on a 3-2 count, but this is their 3-hole batter. Ashley gets her sign. Their batter's going to ask for timeout and receive it. She steps back in. The most important pitch of the day for the Gators, the 3-2 pitch. She's going to pop it up on the infield, shallow outfield. Neely Austin's going to come in and make a great play. She hit it in no man's land. Out in shallow left center, and Neely Austin called everybody off from center field. Came running in and made the snag, so the Gators get out of the mini jam, and we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, up 1-0.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Ashley Gallant with a chance to help her cause. The first pitch to Ashley, a little change of pace. She's going to flare down the third base line, and it's going to be a long strike. So Gallant's going to start behind 0-1, and the Gators desperately needing base runners here. Any way we can get them. Hook, crook, walk, hit batsman, hit, error, forfeit. Gallant steps back up. Here is the 0-1 pitch to the Gators pitcher. Low, that'll even things at 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there's a little pop-up to their second baseman. Quickly 1 up, 1 down for the Gators here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Lacey Pelt.
And Lacey Pelt, the right fielder for the Gators, will get her second shot at the plate. Lacey, quick as a cat if you can get her on the base pads. She is the only person on the day who has crossed the plate for either team. And that was on an error. All right, their third baseman's almost in the batting box with her. The first pitch is taken tall. Pelt steps back into the box. Here's the 1-0 pitch to her. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Pelt. She's going to square around and offer, but she's going to miss, and she'll be in the hole 1-2. Nice job by this Abbeville pitcher, just working ahead of the Gators. The good news is the Gators have a 1-0 lead
The bad news is the Gators only have a 1-0 lead. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's tall, 2-2. We could get Pelt on right here. The heart of the order up for the Gators. Pelt, the fastest base runner on the team. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Little flare down the third baseline so Lacey stays alive. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. So 2 up, 2 down quickly for the Gators.
Now batting the catcher, number
That is
24, Kirsten
their
Reynolds.
pitcher's 5th strikeout on the day. So she and Gallant with similar strikeout numbers. Kirsten Reynolds, the Gators catcher, has long ball power. Solo shot right here sure would help us out. We'll take a base runner, anything we can get here. The first pitch to Kirsten is low. Kirsten will start ahead 1-0. I got an idea. Let's get Kirsten on and let Hope the Rope Gallant rope one into left center. Hope with a long ball last night. The 1-0 pitch to Kirsten, wide 2-0. Reynolds started us off in the first inning and led to Pelt coming around and scoring the only run of the game. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a drive into deep left field, but it's hooking foul. Kirsten got a hold of one there, but she was out in front of it. And it'll be a long strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kirsten steps back in. Here's the pitch. Almost hits her. 3-1. Gators will take base runners any way we can get them right here. We would adore a free pass. That would bring the cleanup batter, Hope Gallant, to the plate. Here is the 3-1 pitch to Reynolds. It's wide, and they walk us. Leela Childs is going to come in and handle the base running duties.
Number 20.
And this is the one you want at the plate in this situation. Hope the Rope Gallant. Here's the rock and the pitch to Gallant. Swing. No, she didn't swing, but he's going to call it a strike on the inside corner. We take off and swipe second. The ball dribbled away from their catcher. Leela Childs able to advance to second. So now a huge RBI opportunity here for Gallant. We don't even need a long ball here. Just one in the gap. Scores Childs. She's running on 2 outs. Here is the pitch. It's going to get by the catcher. So now Leela Childs 60 feet away, and the Gators with a huge insurance run. Standing on third base, Gallant steps back up. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Hope. Bentz would be next, but they're 2 outs. Gators just need to score this base runner any way they can. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and quickly it's 2-2 now. Gallant steps back in the box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Gators again are going to leave a base runner in scoring position. And man, I just hope that doesn't come back to bite the Gators. Gators clinging to a 1-run lead. We have left runners in scoring position almost in every bottom half of the inning, but we head to the top of the 6th inning. Gators clinging to a 1-0 lead.
CTV Beam Game of the Week.
The Gators are running out of opportunities, but so is Abbeville, and the good news is the Gators are ahead 1-0. Their 4-hole batter steps up. We got to get through the heart of their order. 4, 5, 6 for Abbeville. The first pitch, she's going to hit it into right field, but we're going to get her at first. Nice play by Lacey Pelt. She comes flying in. What would have been a clean single to right field, and Pelt picks it up and guns her out at first base. So
Now batting number 8, Ashlyn Watford.
nice job by Pelt in right field, and Watford steps up for Abbeville. 1 out. This is their 5-hole batter. First pitch wide. Nice job by Pelt there.
Could easily be a runner on first with nobody out with their 5-hole hitter up, but now 1 out and a 1-0 count. Swing and a miss, and that'll even things at 1. Ones across the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. The pitch is tall, 2-1. Gallant rocks back. The 2-1 pitch. Little flare out to Cameron Bentz at shortstop. Cameron's going to glove it, and quickly now there are 2 outs.
Courtney Money.
And Abbeville is running out of outs here. Courtney Money steps up for Abbeville. 2 outs, nobody on. The first pitch from Gallant. Swing and a miss. And unless Abbeville can play the base runner, they're down to their last 4 outs. Money steps back in the box. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Gallant. It's wide, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and she's going to pop it up on the infield. Bentz is going to call everybody off and make the play right in front of Parker Slappy, and Parker laughs about it. Bentz taking over the whole infield. All right, here we go. Headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. Gators up 1-0. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. Gators desperately looking for some insurance here. The good news is we're up 1-0. The bad news is we're only up 1-0. Cameron Bentz will try to lead things off for the Gators, and the Gators desperately needing some base runners here. Neely Austin in the on-deck circle. The first pitch, bottom of the 6th inning, is in the air. Cameron Bentz fouls it back. Cameron will be in the hole 0-1. Here is the 0-1 pitch to her. Swing, and there's a drive into left center field. It's going to get by their left fielder. It's going to the fence, and Cameron Bentz is going to be standing on second. And that was all for Ann Gray in North Alabama. Cameron Bentz with a leadoff double, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
For Glenwood, the center fielder, number 9, Neely Austin.
Nice job of hitting there by the Gators shortstop. Now, Neely Austin, one of the best hitters with runners in scoring position on the team. Neely also a very good bunter. Very well could see Neely square around as their third baseman thinks she is. The first pitch to the Neelster. She squares around and pops it up, and it's going to get down. Ooh. The Gators catch a huge break there. Neely popped it up, but it made it into the net. So it'll be a long strike. Neely a good hitter with runners in scoring position now with a 0-1 count. You might see her hacking away. Let's see what Dusty asks her to do here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No, she's going to square around. This time she drops a beautiful bunt down the third base line. They're going to get us at first. But Neely does her job.
Now batting the first baseman, number 12, Sophie Wilkerson.
And Cameron Bentz stands on third now. 60 feet away from the plate. The Gators have only plated one base runner. That was way back an hour and 15 minutes ago in the first inning. So let's see what's going here. Sophie Wilkerson, one of the best bunters on the team, steps up to the plate, and Dusty is not afraid to call the squeeze. Their infield in very shallow. If we could roll something by them, but I wouldn't at all be surprised if Sophie tries to lay down the bunt here. Let's see. She takes the first pitch for a strike. 7, 8, 9 due up next for Abbeville. If the Gators could get another runner across the plate, you like our chances here. Here's the 0-1 pitch to the Gators' first baseman. She squares around. We take off for home. She fouls it back. Cameron Bentz on the suicide squeeze on an 0-1 pitch, and we foul it back. Cameron was 3/4 of the way down to home plate, and she will head back that way. And now Sophie's in the hole 0-2, and Dusty
Needing Sophie to roll something right here somewhere. Morgan Grant in the on-deck circle. Only one out. Come on, Soph. Roll us something. The 0-2 pitch. Long strike down the third base line, so we'll do the 0-2 count again. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Sophie. Tall. Sophie steps back in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little single into left field, and the Gators are going to score. Great piece of hitting by the Gators first baseman.
Morgan Grant.
While Sophie Wilkerson came through for the Gators. 0-2 count. She battles back 2-2 and then rips one into left field. RBI single for Sophie, and we'll get a pinch runner. Hayden Evans will take over for the not so fleet of foot Sophie Wilkerson. Great piece of hitting there by the Gators first baseman. All right, here we go. Grant steps up to the plate. She squares around. She pulls it back. Little ground ball out to their shortstop. They're going to try to go to second. They get us there. 2 outs. Morgan Grant, a very fast base runner. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see her take off for second here in the first couple of pitches. Here's the pitch to Parker Slappy, and Morgan was on the run. Parker's going to foul it down the first base line and be in the hole 0-1. Parker mad at her bat. You can tell she has a couple of choice words for the Louisville Slugger. Parker is going to step back in. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to the Gators second baseman. She again squares around and tries a little run and bunt. She's going to miss it, and she will be in the hole 0-2. Parker, a fast base runner at the plate. Let's see if she can put something in play here on a 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Parker's going to go down, but not before the Gators pick up a huge insurance run in the bottom of the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th inning. The Gators now up 2-0. Top of the 7th inning, Abbeville down to their last 3 outs. If they can't plate 2 base runners, we're 7, 8, 9 in the lineup, and McKenna Gillespie is going to come back in and try to save it for Ashley Gallant. Ashley's going to move over to third. Morgan Grant is going to move back to center field. The first pitch by Gillespie is low. They're at the bottom of their order, 7, 8, 9 for Abbeville. McKenna rocks back. Here is the 1-0 pitch, trying to save it for Gallant. 2-0. And I don't even need to say it. You people know this is not where we need to start walking, people. Let's see if we can come back and get her here. The 2-0 pitch, little ground ball out to Parker Slappy. Parker's going to pick it up, and quickly we're going to get the out. After starting 2-0, the Gators pick up the big first out. Caroline Armstrong steps up for Abbeville, and Abbeville is down to their last 2 outs unless they can plate 2 base runners. Top of the 7th inning, Gators up 2-0. Armstrong, the 8-hole batter. There's 1 out, nobody on. I am told she is a 6th grader. Wow, they got a 6th grade starter. Gators trying to win this game here. Abbeville desperately needing a base runner. McKenna Gillespie rocks back. The first pitch, a little ground ball out to McKenna. 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down quickly for the Gators, and Abbeville down to their last out. The first pitch to Cassie is a ball wide, so we start behind 1-0.
All I can do is call out what they write down.
We are at the bottom of the order. This is their 9-hole batter. We need to get out of it right here. The 1-0 pitch. Ball inside. 2-0 for the second time this half. McKenna starts behind 2-0. She rocks back, trying to come back and get her. The 2-0 pitch is tall. Sure don't want to be walking their 9-hole batter here with 2 outs, up 2-0. Abbeville down to their last out. Let's come back and get her right here. Here's the 3-0. That's called strike. 3-1. Cassidy didn't like it at all. But she'll step back in the box. Let's see if McKenna can come back and get her. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Called strike again. So now after starting their pinch hitter 3-0, McKenna has come back and we owe her a payoff pitch. Is this the last pitch of game one? It's in the air and we walk her. Their one-hole batter, Kane, steps in the batter's box. McKenna rocks back. The first pitch to her. Finally a called strike on the outside corner, and McKenna starts ahead. McKenna in relief of Ashley Gallant, trying to save the game. Gators up 2-0. The 0-1 pitch, called strike on the outside corner. Now quickly, after walking their 9-hole batter, we're up 0-2 on their one-hole hitter. We rock back. The 0-2 pitch is wide, trying to get her to chase something out of the zone. We rock back, looking for the strikeout. The 1-2 pitch again, tall. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. This is it for Abbeville unless they can plate 2. Gators up 2-0. Runner on first. McKenna looking for a strikeout here. She rocks back. She just caught a piece of it to foul it back. Looking for the strikeout. She rocks back. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little, didn't mean to, down the third base line. She's safe. Ashley Gallant did all she could do, but it just died right in front of the plate. And now the tying run is on the base pads, and the go-ahead run steps up to the plate. And this girl has been on for sure a couple of times today, Savannah Wood. Got to be careful here.
She's been on 3 times.
Savannah Wood has been on all 3 times at bat today. McKenna Gillespie trying to close this out for Gallant. Here comes the pitch. It's in the dirt. Nice job by Kirsten Reynolds, keeping the base runners to advance. The tying run is at first. There are 2 outs. All this with 2 outs. Here's the 1-0 pitch, wide, 2-0. All right, McKenna again is going to toe the rubber. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Low, 3-0. Oh, we run the fake play where we throw it in the center field and we almost get her. Oh my goodness gracious. It doesn't get any closer than that. We ran the fake play where we throw it into center field and it almost worked. All right. McKenna in the hole, 3-0. She rocks back. The pitch, called strike. 3-1. Let's see if McKenna can come back and get her here. 3 balls, 1 strike. This is their 2-hole hitter. The 3-1 pitch, called strike on the inside corner. She was headed down to first. Now we owe her a payoff pitch. After getting in the hole, 3-0, McKenna Gillespie fights back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Gators looking to get out of it right here. Here's the pitch. Swinging, she just caught a piece of it. McKenna again looking for the strikeout here. Here's the payoff pitch. We walk her. So now Kaylee Carter's going to step to the plate. And the Gators are exactly where they did not want to be. All this with 2 outs. The bases juiced for Abbeville. We rock back. Here's the pitch. Wide, and we start behind 1-0. Nowhere to put her. The tying run stands at second. The go-ahead run on first. There are 2 outs. McKenna rocks back. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Just wide, 2-0. Wow. Didn't see this coming. All this with 2 outs. Their 3-hole batter steps back in the box. McKenna rocks back. The 2-0 pitch, and she helps us out. Oh, wow. We have one that rolls across the inside corner, and she takes a hack at it. So let's see if McKenna can come back and get her now. Wow. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and now quickly Abbeville possibly down to their last strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning, the bases juiced for Abbeville. McKenna rocks back trying to get out of this huge mess. Swing, and then there's a fair ball down the third base line. They're going to score 1. They're going to tie it, and they'll have the go-ahead run on third. So Gillespie comes in to try to save it for Gallant. Now we've got a tie game. There's still 2 outs. Don't forget, we've got the bottom of the 7th, but we need to get out of this right here. Gators and Abbeville tied 2-2. The first pitch to their cleanup batter, and we may be going to offer her an intentional walk. We are. Two balls and no strikes. This is their cleanup batter. We're going to put her on first and load the bases. The 2-0 pitch is wide, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch wide, and we walk her. A little bit of strategy there by Dusty Perdue. Now we can get it out at
Now batting number 8.
any base.
Ashlyn Watford.
All right, Ashlyn Watford steps up for Abbeville. This game is tied. Every bit of this with 2 outs. Gators trying to get out of this and win it in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Wide. Gillespie rocks back. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and now quickly McKenna trying to get the K here and get out of this disastrous top of the 7th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She rocks back looking for the strikeout. Swing and a miss, and the Gators finally get out of it, but not before Abbeville plates 2. Now we're knotted at 2, headed into the bottom half of the 7th inning. CTV Beam, game of the week. Ready for the bottom of the 7th inning.
Now batting for Glenwood, number 8, Ashley Gallant.
The Gators will bring up 9-1-2. The Gators looking to win this one in walk-off fashion. Gillespie in to save it for Gallant, and we give up 2 runs with 2 outs. And now we've got to win it here in the bottom of the 7th, or we're going to bring y'all free softball. Ashley Gallant steps up to the plate. The Gators will bring up 9-1-2. 9-1-2, the first pitch to Gallant. Swinging a hard hit ball to the shortstop, but 1 pitch and 1 quick out. And if she'd have hit it in either direction, 18 inches, she would have been on. Lacey Pelt, the Gators' right fielder. Kirsten Reynolds takes cuts in the on-deck circle. The Gators trying to win it in walk-off fashion here, bottom of the 7th inning. Knotted 2-2. The first pitch to Pelt is in the air. Swing and a miss. Lacey quickly in the hole, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Tall, very tall, in fact, to the net. Pelt, the fastest base runner for the Gators. We sure would love to get her on any way we can get her on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Did she go? No, 2 balls, 1 strike. Thought for a minute she might have gone around, but think we actually might have caught a break right there. I feel like she did go around, but they're not even going to peel it to the field. So Lacey's going to step back up 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, I know she went around that time. So now quickly Lacey's in the hole 2-2. Two balls, two strikes to the Gators right fielder. Man, we need her on something awful. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and
The plate for Glenwood, the catcher, number 24, Kirsten Reynolds.
now that's 8 Ks for the Abbeville pitcher. And now if the Gators are going to win it in walk-off fashion here in the bottom of the 7th, Kirsten Reynolds is going to have to get on. 2 outs, nobody on. Kirsten with home run power, with every award known to man. Yes, on senior day. The first pitch to her is low, so she'll start ahead 1-0. Their pitcher rocks back. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Reynolds. There's a little drive into left field that's going to get down. Kirsten is going to round first. She'll have to stay there. Nice piece of hitting by Kirsten Reynolds. And this would be the perfect spot for the Gators left fielder, Hope Galat, to hit a long ball. She hit one last night. If she could do it again right now, the Gators would win in walk-off fashion. Hope Galat, the left fielder, steps up to the plate. 2 outs. The winning run on first. The first pitch to Hope outside. So Hope will start ahead 1-0. The Gators looking to win this one in walk-off fashion here, bottom of the 7th inning. Hope Galat at the plate for the Gators. Kirsten Reynolds stands on first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Hope Galat with a home run cut, but she steps back in now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bentz would be next, but there are 2 outs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Little change up. Hope's going to hit it down the third baseline, but they're going to get us out. Hope hit the ball hard, but she hit it right at the third baseman. So now we are bringing y'all free softball from Gator Field. We head to the top of the 8th inning. Gators and Abbeville knotted at 2. CTV Beam, game of the week. Courtney Money steps up to the plate. International tie-break rules. We will have a runner that starts on second base. We've got a couple of changes on defense, most notably Ashley Gallant back in the circle for the Gators. Now Grant back at third and Neely Austin in center. Everything else remains the same. The first pitch is low. Snap throw back down to second. And we hit her, I do believe. None the worse for wear. She's smiling out there, so. Ashley will start behind 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Again, they square around. This time it's fouled down the third baseline, so Ashley will even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second. International tie-break rules. Money at the plate. The 1-1 pitch, she squares around, drops down a pretty bunt, and does her job. They'll advance the runner over to third.
Emily Pear.
Now Emily Pear steps up for Abbeville. The go-ahead run for Abbeville now 60 feet away, standing on third base, only 1 out. Gators playing shallow on the infield, trying to cut the runner off at home. The first pitch, swing and a miss, so Ashley starts ahead 0-1. Ashley continues her good work, starting ahead. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Did she go? Yes. Gators might have caught a little break there. She held up. I didn't think she went, but the home plate umpire is going to say She went around, and the Gators way out in front now, 0-2. Quickly, Gallant looking for a big strikeout here. The 0-2 pitch. We're going to ring them up. And now 2 big outs here at top of the 8th inning, and the runner still
46, Caroline Armstrong.
stands on third base. Caroline Armstrong. That's 7 strikeouts for Gallant. This is their 6th grader, Armstrong. She steps up to the plate. 2 outs. Man, you got to like your chances if we can leave that base runner stranded at third. The first pitch. Wide, I guess. Kirsten Reynolds with the frame there for 3 good seconds, but we don't get the call. So we'll start behind 1-0. She rocks back. The 1-0 pitch wide again, 2-0. So now we work from behind. 2 balls, no strikes. Gators desperately trying to leave that RBI stranded at third. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Clips the inside corner. Nice pitch by Gallant. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Ashley working back after starting her 2-0. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and now we're way out in front, 2-2. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man, you got to love the Gators' chances if we can get out of this. We start with a runner on second, too. Gators trying to leave her stranded on third. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just missed inside. Wow. Looked like the same pitch as the strike called before. I thought he was going to ring her up, but now we owe her a payoff pitch. And all sort of bad things can happen with runners on the corners. Let's see if we can get her right here. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Ashley Gallant gets out of it. And, man, you got to like your chances now. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, free softball. Knotted at 2, but the Gators will start with a base runner on second. CTV Beam, game of the week. Headed into the bottom half of the 8th inning, trying to win it in walk-off fashion.
Shortstop number 10, Cameron Bent.
Their 3-hole batter is going to be standing on second base, international tiebreak rules, and Abbeville's going to have to get through the heart of our order with this big game-winning RBI standing on second. They got to get through 4, 5, 6. Bent's the shortstop. The cleanup batter here in game 1 is going to step up to the plate. Their infield shallow, their third baseman in the box with Bentz. Let's see, Bentz does square around. She pops it up. Oh, goodness, about the only thing you can't do. Cameron Bentz pops it up, 1 up,
Now batting for Glenwood,
1
number
down
9,
quickly
Neely
for the
Austin.
Gators. Now Neely Austin will step up. Neely, a good RBI hitter and a good bunter both. Let's see what Dusty elects to do here with 1 out. The third baseman for Abbeville thinks we're going to square around again. We do. Oh, it's going to the net. Oh, the Gators catch an enormous break right there. The Gators catch a huge break. Bentz pops it up, and we're unable to advance Galat to third. And then 2 pitches later, she throws it to the net, and we're standing on third. So the walk-off winning run stands 60 feet away, and now you got to think Dusty's going to ask Neely to try to push one through. Their infield's going to take a couple more steps up. Their third baseman's going to take a couple of steps back. Kind of surprised their outfield doesn't come in. Now their coach is going to call timeout. 1 ball, no strikes to Neely Austin. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Sophie Wilkerson warms up in the on-deck circle. Sophie with a huge RBI last at bat. But let's don't leave it up to Sophie. Let's do it right here with Neely. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Austin. We square around. We drop a beautiful bunt. The Gators are going to win the game. Neely Austin wins the game in walk-off fashion for the Gators. A 1-1 pitch, and Neely drops a beautiful bunt down the first base line, and the Gators win 3-2. Appreciate CTV Beam Channel 7. Gators win 3-2. For Victor Feliciano on stats, David Wright on camera, I'm Matt Purdue. This has been CTV Beam Channel 7 Game of the Week.